Hello guys, NautoAce here, and this will be my thoughts on the final Street Fighter 5 fall update for Season 5 2021. Basically showing off Luke, the final character for Season 5, and of course there was a bit of surprise in the end of the future of Street Fighter and as well as events. So first, let's get off with the least interesting part for me, and those are first, yes, Capcom announced Capcom Cup 8 starting in February of 2022, and by the trailer it seemed that yes, they are going back to in-person events. So hopefully by then, the COVID, I know I said it, it'll be low, but again, just be safe, get your shot. That's just my opinion, and just be considerate. But it is what it is there. But the bottom line is, yes, Capcom Cup 8 is going to be in person. They're going to have a last chance qualifier, all that stuff, because if you know what happened in 2019, well, Capcom Cup sucked. There was no live stream of the last qualifier, and the event itself, it just was boring to a point that one of the people was in charge had to basically quit and no at a time apologize. And then of course 2020 and 2021, you know what happened, so everything's changed there. So with that also, Brawlhalla will have Street Fighter characters, Ryu, Chun-Li, and Akuma. Okay, so with that said, what do I think about Luke? So he is different. They even kind of showed the storylines, kind of hint that he is sort of the future of Street Fighter. So what it is, I got the season pass. I'm going to check him out once I have a chance. So they're saying that this character is sort of a connection to Street Fighter 6. And yes, I'll explain that later about the Street Fighter 6. But the bottom line is he's sort of the future of the series. So his moves, yeah, like I said, he's a rush down brawler. He has bullet punch. He has some rush uppercut, rush punch forward. I don't know the name. They explained it, kind of interesting. His V skills makes his arm glow, and then some of his move gets powerful. And let's see, his V trigger, some of his move gets powered up, even connect, even to a point that you're able to connect certain moves. Yeah, it's FGC stuff, not something like I kind of going deep to it. If the character is fun, that's really it. I sort of understand the concept, but it looks like, this guy is way to some extent different, because one of the interesting part that they said was that Luke has a unique V trigger, and that when you initiate it, it'll be called V timer. And sort of what it is when you hit someone, you fill up the trigger meter. You get hit, it goes backwards, and it doesn't drain. So they even said that it doesn't drain like those other ones. So if you're gonna be one of those people that you're trying to camp out and wait the V trigger to basically stop, that's not gonna happen with Luke. So the only answer they said was, well, attack the guy. So there you go there. So yeah, he's a little bit different than the other Street Fighter. They really focus on this guy. Be prepared that this guy is going to be the future of Street Fighter. Again, you just have to wait and see. I'll check his storyline, and then a hint of the future of the franchise, because in the end, they did announce that yes, the next project they are doing is a Street Fighter game. So of course, if you remember the leak in the past, there was a thing called Street Fighter 6, there's Ultra version, Championship Edition, whatever. And there have been a lot of rumor in the past also believe there might be something else like Capcom versus SNK, or a Marvel versus, or whatever versus, or a Capcom All-Star. There was a lot of rumor there, but because of the leak, apparently it looks like that it is going to be sort of Street Fighter 6. So I don't know if it is still Street Fighter 6, but the way the producer said, we're ready to do our next project for Street Fighter, so it could be 6. And of course, they even said it, they reiterated that Luke will be back in Street Fighter 6. Remember, Luke may be in Street Fighter 5 because of the hubbub of what happened with Ono with Street Fighter 6. Originally, Luke was designed for Street Fighter 6. He's supposed to be a new character for Street Fighter 6. So they kind of do sort of a preview. Okay, while we're working on 6, here's Street Fighter 5, here's Luke, a character that you're going to see him in Street Fighter 6. So, it is what it is there. So, yeah, that has been confirmed to some extent. The way the presentation is, yes, the next project that this team going to do is Street Fighter 6. So, nothing really interesting announcement in the end of that one, except that he basically thanked the community for the format, because ever since the summer update format, I have to admit, I like it. It's interesting, worth watching. That's why I'm giving all my thoughts about it since it all started. So, of course, I'm going to link all the videos from my past time on the description box. So, kind of like the Sakurai presentation. So, I like this type of format because it kind of explains about the character, especially for someone who's a casual, like they don't know. So, like, yeah, I might try the character out. I can't wait to try he or she or whatever. And we had a lot of famous MGC people: Justin Wong, James Chen, Maximilian Dude, Ultra David, etc., etc., etc. But the bottom line here is that they did enjoy the new format, and they're actually happy because the reaction is good. Because if you've been following the story with this, when Ono was in charge, it was way different. One is, they don't even talk about the character until he's ready. Usually he'll show it on an event rather than, hey, look, there's a presentation, why not just do that? And often what happens is it gets leaked, it gets ruined. Capcom get pissed at him. Ono's frustrated. Of course, if you know what happened during Season 4, first it was Kage, then after a while, it was silent. Nothing until Evo. And then, of course, that got leaked, which is Honda, Lucia, and Poison. And then he sort of made it up in the end by saying, hey, look, you're going to have Seth, you're going to have Gil. So, again, there you go. But, yeah, it was always leaked. He had to lie. And that Capcom was getting pissed off. And, of course, if you know what happened in 2020 when push came to shove, he got a window seat to a point that he resigned. So he's working in a company who's in charge of Melty Blood. But different story there. So the bottom line is the producer and the director, yeah, they were happy. Like, they were literally happy what's going on. And they are going to continue this format when the next Street Fighter comes out, which is probably Street Fighter 6. So overall, good presentation. Again, just like Sakurai's presentation, it's an end of an era. It looks out by the end of November. That's it. They're done with Street Fighter 5. Time to move on to Street Fighter 6. Yet it will be a featured game for Capcom Cup 8. But again, it is what it is. Hopefully by 2023 or 2024, they're going to reveal Street Fighter 6 or whatever. So those are my thoughts. Looks interesting. Just have to wait and see what the storyline about. But, I think it'll be good. Just saying that. With that, I'll see you guys later.